pick up some speed. I'm Random Stranger, and I'm doing a speedrun of Descent to Undermountain, the pile of bugs that walks like a game. It's based on AD&D 2nd Edition. I'm playing a human fighter, and there's my stat loadout. I could do higher on the strength, I know, by rolling over and look at 18 and let it do its exceptional strength roll on its own. The thing is that I've found that sometimes it doesn't actually use the exceptional strength information, instead it just uses the base 18 number. So that's the base 18 number anyways. Why not go with it? Let's pick out a nice face here. That one. He's Mr. Angry. But he's lawful good. That's what he's angry about. He has to be lawful good, and the DM hates him. I'm going to start the time when I click on this button, so that the character generation doesn't fit into the speedrun timing. I have to buy a shield before I do anything else. Drop his shield, put some potions down there. Come on, L. This is not working. There it goes. Okay. The big difficulty in this speedrun is that the geometry in this game is non-Euclidean and it hates you. Really easy to get stuck on everything. If you ever wind up outside of the geometry, you are permanently stuck. Unable to move, unable to get back in, crying and wish that you could do anything. And it's really easy to wind up outside of the geometry because this game's terrible. Yeah, I got pushed forward by that hitbox. Okay. Those are going to be my armor for the bulk of the game. Well, about 2/3 of the game. Screwed up back there, but that's okay. That's not a bad error. My goal here is to stop these kobolds from raiding the city stores. And I'm going to do that by walking into this room, and the quest is completed. No, I don't know why it completes when you enter that room. I just do it, steal my heal potion, and get out. And I didn't pick up the heal potion as I walked down there. Oh well, I'm going to have to deal with it. Hopefully I'm not going to need it, but there's a lot of luck involved in playing this game. A lot of things that are outside of your direct control. I'll be able to maximize my defenses to avoid too much of the insta-kill effects, but I won't be able to do that until after the 5th quest. The 4th quest is where the real combat danger zone starts. There's a lot of guys that are aggressive. They're relatively high level 6 or level 7. Get that guy out of my way, because otherwise he'll just keep annoying me. Okay. We're going to go around that zombie. Come on, smash the table. Okay. And then we go through that door. You You don't get a lot of XP from fighting the regular monsters, so you might as well run past them. There are a couple thieves that I'm going to fight rather than run past, just because they are a little bit dangerous. Okay, here's the boss monster. I have to wait until he opens his door because I cannot do it. Okay, there we go. We're still at full health. Well, not anymore. So we're going to use this rest zone before I walk out the door. And now we're going to take the highway to the danger zone. Alright, he's giving me a quest to just locate the Thieves Guild. I'm just going to rush through and kill everything anyways. I don't need to listen to him. He's just the guy who controls the main quest chain and can break permanently if I do the wrong thing or look in the wrong room. We go around the corner, and that corner, up the steps. Okay. I completed the goal for the quest that I'm on when I touched that symbol. Though I did it a little bit faster than I wanted to. And now we're going to break into the Thieves Guild, steal their secret plans. Went in the back way, but I'm going to go through the front entrance anyways. It's just faster to go in the back entrance there to get to this map, and then go in the front entrance of their lair to get to the entrance to their secret stuff. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I'm going to run through this passage, circle around. Oh, usually, there they are. These guys are random. They could be level 1 thieves, they could be level 8 thieves. I don't know until I kill them. In a strange kind of way, I'm hoping that they're higher level, because, yeah, that was about level 5. Because then I will get... Dang it, I'm not in good shape for this now. I might have to use my potions of extra healing. Finally. Okay. Now comes the most dangerous portion of this game. The Chamber of Insta-Death, which is why I'm doing a safety save. Okay. Dang it, I always screw that up. There. It's because I'm going, yay, I survived the Chamber of Death. This guy, technically, I don't have to kill, but when I kill him, I should level up and get fully healed. It'll help me against the next guys, plus I want his armor. Not to wear, but to sell, because I'm going to use it to get armor that I can actually use. Okay, in here there could be 3 thieves. Yep, I got the 3 thief spawn. I want to let him come down here. Kill him. Okay, now, I don't have to worry about getting trapped by a bunch of guys. I want the dagger +1. I want the short bow. I want the ring of protection +1. I want to kill the boss. Okay. Got the scroll, which is the actual goal of the Thieves Guild quest. Got the potion of flying, which I'm going to need 2 of minimum, maybe 3. We are out the main door, and we are back to the starting line. Really wish I think I'm going to buy a potion. It's not the most efficient way to do this. I like to talk to this guy in a couple minutes, but that'll help. Okay. Next goal is to get a scarab from an Egyptian tomb. Why there's an Egyptian tomb underneath this medieval city, I don't know. This fantasy medieval city, it's actually got Egyptian gods written all over the walls, if you take the time to read the inscriptions. Okay, that is a hole in the floor that's covered. We don't want to fall down that. Instead, we want to run down this hallway. Okay, that bench sometimes gets in the way. Awesome. Guy that's usually there didn't spawn. He's right behind me. But I don't care because I'm going to run in here and fight these guys. Okay, now here I'm in trouble. These guys have relatively high thacos, which means they can hit me. I need to get rid of the skeletons in the armor, before I can do anything else in here. Dang it. Oh good, I leveled up. I'm probably going to have to use my potion of extra healing before I get too far in this. Okay. I'm going to have to kill these scarabs because I cannot get by their hitboxes. And there. That's a timing puzzle because that door opens and then it shuts automatically. We go down this ramp. On the left. And we have to hide over here for a couple seconds. Nothing appears, but there are objects that do 30 points of damage. Okay, that's an illusionary floor that guy just fell through. He should have waited and listened to me. I would have warned him. Okay, this guy's blocking my passage out. Okay. There is a skeleton archer I'm going to have to kill in this next room because he's a real... Oh no, it's doing this to me again. That door should have been open. But that's okay because we'll just come around this way. A little bit longer. But it actually saves me a bit of time, even compared to my old technique. Okay, the Ankh is the key to get out of this area and into the next. So we wanted that. Yeah, the scripting sometimes breaks that on that door, which is a pain, but there. Now that guy followed me in and he's blocking the door. I need to go up. Okay. So that key doesn't open a room that contains anything because the game developers hate you. Portal. Okay. Now, things are a little bit funny in here. You have to go through that illusionary wall, up the steps, grab that stuff, grab the potion of extra healing. The mace I actually want to use. Hit the button. Take a fall. Okay. Can't get around the spider. I've been able to do it a couple times, but just not regularly, so I've decided to just kill him straight out now. I want to get... Trust me. It'll make sense later on. Much later on. Okay. There's some rats at the end of this hallway that can hit. They're very good at hitting me, so I want to try to kill them before I do anything else in that room. It's absurd, you see? They'll hit me for 4 or 5 points of damage. And I've been killed by these things just because all of a sudden I'm hit by a bunch of them simultaneously. I think I'm okay to go into the next room. Cloak of Protection, that's nice. Crap. Okay. Is that down? Okay, it's down. And we get through. Okay. Go grab the heal potion. Go talk to her. And I see to return stolen arrow, stolen. Keep the berry, the beetle, and they give it to me anyways. Okay. That leveled me up. I got a ton of stuff that I'm going to sell in a second. There it goes. Don't need to use the rest area, so I go through the portal of time, and we are back to the hub. Next zone. Up the steps. I'm going to go on a quick shopping trip here. Then we'll do the second big round of inventory management. Well, yes, you can have this gem I found for far more than I could sell it at the store. Okay, talk to him so I can get a little bit more cash. Okay, sell weapons. I don't need the broadsword because I'm using the mace. Get that junk out of my inventory. Okay. That's to help me deal with inventory management later. It'll actually speed things up a bit. Okay. Plate mail, gone. Their armor, gone. Shields, gone. Their armor, gone. Okay. And fine. Okay, armor. I should have everything, more than enough cash for everything I need. shield +1. Melee of protection. Okay, and we want to get a bunch of potions of healing. Okay, we're done with that. Alright, inventory management time. Everyone's favorite portion of any speedrun. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, ring +1 is going to be on the left. Gotta remember that. Crossbow up there. And bow there. Where are my bolts? Put the bolts there. And put the mace there. Potions there. Potion of flying will go up there. And I think there. Okay. Silly junk stuff, but kind of necessary. It'll make my life a little bit easier as I go here. Yes, there is a bug where it switches around the equipment on me. It's a pain in the butt. Alright. The current quest is to just go find something. He doesn't tell me what or where to look, but fortunately I already know the answer. So we're going to skip the optional areas and go to the land of broken AIs. Oh, dang it. Okay, here it goes. Well, that is not working out well for me. Well, when the doors sometimes bug out and go illusional, and when that happens, you pass through, but the door is still shut on the other side, so you have to turn around to get the door open again if you need to back out. Was that fighter in my way? Out of the way, jerk. Okay. Let's dance on this grate for a while. Here comes the last enemy that can actually put up a fight. And for whatever reason, that guardian skeleton can sometimes actually hurt me a bit. But it's too late now. Come on, down there. Well, I guess the geometry is the enemy that can put up the most fight. For example, right here, I can get swarmed by goblins throwing missile weapons at me, and get trapped inside goblins falling down ladders. See, that's why I didn't go forward there. I knew what I was doing. Okay, that's a convenient sword to pick up, but we don't need it because we're going to get a better one in just a split second. We're going to do the rest zone. We're going to get the weapon I'm going to use for pretty much the rest of the game here in a moment. Yeah, you got to catch that ladder as you go down it. And we're going to just cut down here. There's the object I was supposed to go find. And we're going to take that passage there because that is a long sword +2. There's only a couple of +3 weapons in the game, and they're kind of out of the way. One's a bow plus. The only one I'm going to actually pass by, maybe, is a bow +3. And who wants a bow +3 anyways? Okay, so we go. Oop. Okay, there we go. Bounce off that far wall so I don't take any damage from falling. Come on, get through there. There we go. Run right past the undead. And then we gotta go up this ladder. Come on, stuck on the ladder. The ladders they have a tendency to bug out, making them among the worst foes in the game. Okay, if I go through that portal, I'll wind up at the bottom, but we don't need to do that. Oh, I'm already at full health because I didn't take any damage when I fell. Okay. Now I'm supposed to go get a wand from this next region. I'm going to try something crazy after I get out of here. So, we hit that. Wow, those guys got me pinched in. That's okay. We're alright. Yeah, there's the +2 mace. Not a bad choice if you wanted to completely skip getting the longsword +2, but getting the longsword +2 takes only a split second. So, why not pick it up? The way I see it, the slightly higher damage output from the longsword +2 probably makes it worth it. That little bit of time lost picking it up when counted over the course of the entire game. But it's not that big a deal. Whoop, this guy chased me out. Okay. Get out of my way, jerk. Okay, well that worked. I kind of want to put on that Ring of Protection 2 I just picked up, but this is not the best moment for it. Not when guys came out of the room after me. Nuts. Okay. Not much I can do in here except clear these guys out of my way. Ooh, get out of my way, jerk. Okay. I'm going to have to come through these guys anyway, so I might as well kill them. Okay. Go up. And where's that? There's my Ring of Protection +2. Now at -8 defense. Don't worry, it won't stay that high for long. Yeah, now -8 defense is like Ancient Red Dragon level defense. So it is absurdly high for a D&D character. Okay, there's a rest zone right here. I'm going to take a gamble on a couple seconds. See if I can... Nope. Okay. Occurred to me if I was breaking the scripting like this, I might have been able to skip ahead even further. But, no can do. That's alright. It only took me a split second to check. Okay. So we just cleared out a Temple of the Undead. What would the perfect next quest be? If you said clear out a Temple of the Undead, then you are clearly the perfect man to design D&D video games. Come on, don't get stuck. There we go. Alright. This one's probably the most technical section of the dungeons. There it goes. Yeah. Hate those guys getting in my way. If I go right, there's an ambush, so I go left. Down the hall, over here. There'll be a couple potions in this room I'm going to take because this room will be filled with enemies when I come back through it. They were really positioned carefully there. That is not a sword, that is a key. Interact with the symbol to open that passage. That is another key that is happens to be shaped like a sword, but it's the key I do not need. The one I went out of my way to grab is the one I actually need. Okay, there we go. There is a rest zone coming up in here, but we don't need it. There's another one on the other side, but we don't want to bother with going through that. Wow, that's a lot of skeletons. Over here, I find it easier to go on this side because the guys get kind of stuck. There's the key I need. There's another potion of flying. So I'm going to use one in a second. Those guys are all jammed off the wall. Skeletons, here they come. I better heal in a second because this is actually going to make a difference. Okay. So I take off. Fly the friendly skies. Need to watch out. Don't want to touch the floor because if I touch the floor I get stuck. Okay. I run up here. Talk to this guy. Come on. There it finally triggered. Okay. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Okay, that sets him off. Because he hates Castlevania Symphony of the Night memes. And he starts shooting off his spells in places that won't even really affect me. So while he's wasting all of his spells, because he has a limited number of castings, I'm just going to hang out over here, check out these guys, beat them up, heal myself up, whack his buddy. And, oh crap, he still has one left. That's a problem. Ah, I leveled up. You're in real trouble now. Shouldn't have had so many guards spawn in your room, should you have? Okay. We are out of here. Bang. Out the door. Around the corner. Come on. There we go. Up the steps. Out the door. There are a lot of guys in here. Out of my way, bozos. And we're coming up on what could be the most dangerous section of the run for breaking scripting, because I'm going to try something risky. Right in the corner. There are two big hoops I'm worried about jumping through now, remaining in the game. Other things, little things could go wrong, new bugs could emerge on me, but these are the two I'm worried about. The first is I'm going to try something in here to complete a whole set of quests at once, which will save me a lot of time if it works, or set the game to an unwinnable state if it doesn't. The second thing I'm going to try, the second point I'm worried about is there's one enemy that has to spawn who's iffy if he shows up or not. If he doesn't show up, I've got a couple tricks I can try that might be able to force him to appear, but it's not a guarantee, and I could wind up just throwing out the whole run right there. Okay. This guy gets in my way, so he has to go. Technically, I could be using that weapon. That helps a little. Alright, I could kill her and take her key, but I want to get something out of the same room that she wants me to kill someone in, so why not get a giant XP boost for doing it, huh? Okay, let's go talk to her. Yep. Okay. And I am now at AC minus 10, which is the realm of gods, essentially, in Dungeons & Dragons. Alright, I'm going to have to come through this room a few times. I don't like archers hanging out in spaces that are going to shoot me, so we're going to pound him down. Run across the road into the spider tunnels, where shockingly there are spiders. That one doesn't usually get in my way like that, but he was being a jerk. Alright, through the spider tunnels, talk to this guy. do all the top options. He gives me the keys that I need to get into everything. Okay, come on. Across the bridge, down that ladder. Okay, open that door. Go around that spider. There's an illusionary wall right here on the left, which is probably one of the more deadly traps. Dang it! That's why it's deadly. I could just fall rather than jumping. So, because the jump button doesn't always work. Well, I'm out anyways. So we are done with the spider tunnels. Now we get to find out if I get to cheat. Nope. I gotta go all the way back. Okay. That's going to cost me about 10 seconds. But on the scale of problems, it's not that bad. I'm still going to bypass another quest return and hopefully not kill my own game. Almost out. Okay, now that door I got locked out of is unlocked. And now I'm getting a little bit concerned because I do not want this one to break. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost crossed the line here. Just got to get a couple more steps in. Down, down, down. Oop. There. Okay. We'll hit that switch. Hit that switch. There's some recovery zones over there. We're not going to use them. And hopefully I did not just screw myself up doing that. I broke a previous run by entering this area without getting the quest where I'm supposed to be, where I'm sent in here. There is a bug that could cause the game to seize up here in a second. If it happens, I'm going to just save and reload, and that'll trigger the fix. But it looks like we're good. Okay. Come on, get over. Alright, and okay. Worked. I don't need to use the fly potion. Got my other spider piece. Alright, in theory, I should be done with this area now. In practice, I may have just killed us all. We're gonna use the rest zone in the waterfall area. It's the safest way to do it. Get out of my way, jerk. Well, I leveled up, that works. Okay. Don't need to buy a spare potion to fly now. I should have plenty of potions. If I do need any before the final battle, I can always go back for them. Okay. It's not here where I'm going to find out if I've broken the game beyond repair. It's the next section. I have to immediately swerve to the right and hide, because otherwise I'm going to get blasted by magic. Okay, now it's impossible to pick anything up while you're flying, so you gotta save, load, or you can wait 2 minutes for the flight potion to wear off. That's just a little bit faster. And I now have a ring of flying, which I'm only going to use twice. Yeah, that beholder can just do a ton of damage to me. And take it off again so that I can maneuver around in here without too much difficulty. There's a cloak of protection +3 over there, but it is a bit of a mess to get and use. Alright, moment of truth. If the guy's at the top of the waterfall, then this run worked. Otherwise... Okay. That guy sometimes just doesn't appear. He can get shoved out of bounds somewhere. Thank you for the key. Not so tough, are you, E? Oops. There it goes. Got my cursed scroll, so I'm got the item I needed. Go down that ladder. I can't even kill those trolls if I wanted to, so... Yeah, the only people... You have to be able to use the mage spell stuff to kill the trolls, because that's the only fire attacks in the game. Okay. Then... Whoop. I have to put on the Ring of Flying. Yeah, that's +2 armor that you can't even pick up if you take off the Ring of Flying while you're there. There's my other ring. I'm screwed up, aren't I? Oh, I hate it when I lose track of this stuff. There. Okay. Fortunately, I don't have to switch it out again. Okay. I am going to rest because the next zones, there are going to be some sudden damage that will jump right out at me, and they don't have rest zones in and of themselves. I'm not going to know if I if I broke the quest chain permanently until I get back down there, because I'm not going to stick around waiting for him to get into his spiel. I might genuinely need to buy a few extra health potions. 7. It's going to be tight. Be really tight. Of course, you want it to be kind of tight, because that means you're doing things relatively efficiently. Okay. Here comes the moment of truth. If I can open the gate at the top of the steps here, the game's working. If I can't, the game is broken. We're in! We're going to complete this run, and we're going to find out how long it takes to finish Descent to Undermountain. I forgot to look at the clock before I started, so you guys have a better idea than I do how long it takes. Oh, I didn't get the mushroom warp effect. I thought it would have been kind of funny to get right there. Oh well. Don't need it. Technically, I don't have to get this, but this is a safety grab. I probably will be okay going without it. It's just... It's weird. Let's go with that. Because the key to this area is actually back that way. But there. I've completed the quest just by walking in here, seeing that message appear, and picking up that rose. The proper key that would have triggered it is in the basement, and that's what the key I got was for. There's also some good equipment down there. Crap! I do have to go back. I screwed up. Dang it. I screwed up bad. That's a wasted minute and a half after I went through all of that effort. Not quite a minute and a half, but still 45 seconds or so. I screwed up so bad. I forgot one of the reasons I go into the basement. take the gauntlets of ogre power as long as I'm here, but the real reason is I need that piece that's behind this guy. Yeah. Cloaks of Protection +3 do not work. It's actually in the patch notes. Just like goggles, they do nothing. Did I make that joke earlier? I've done a few runs that got badly broken. So, I've made a lot of the same comments over and over again. Coming up on the ending. Really fast. Alright. Now, the quest I was given was to go kill an evil wizard. I'm not going to do that. Killing an evil wizard takes time. But who has time to kill evil wizards? Instead, I'm going to go steal his stuff and smash a rock. Come on, there it goes. I'm going to steal his stuff first. Come on. Technically, I could fly up there, but it'd take longer to dig into the inventory for all the flight stuff than it would to deal with that. Okay. Well, actually, I do not want to use... that's the girdle of Hill Giant Strength back there, but I've had issues with stuff that's 19. Dang it. Come on. There it goes. I turned off the force field. Oh no. Okay. Whew. That was a bit of a jerk move from that part of the game. We're going to bypass the teleporter, though, so we don't have to watch the animation. Down here. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Wow, I took a ton of damage from that guy. See what I mean about beholders sometimes getting nasty on you? That was just all my life just gone in an instant. But I survived, and we're on to the last mission. Definitely going to rest after I come back down. If I get a level, I'll automatically heal, so I won't have to go out of my way to rest. I have 7 potions left, but I only am going to fight one person. Okay. Didn't level up, so go over here to rest. Thank you. Here we go. Into the final battle. I hope you guys like dramatic conclusions. Or I hope you don't mind not getting dramatic conclusions. One of those. Okay. You just run past everybody in here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This is where I put all those little statue pieces I've been collecting through the whole game. They've already got one in place. Dang it. This is just random. I think it's based on your wisdom or your intelligence. And that's always a good dump stat, since if you're not a mage, and why would you be a mage in a game where you're solo? Hey, look, it's the boss. Hi, boss. Scripting broke on me here. I gotta wait for her to... There we go. And she'll talk to me again. Here we go. Wow, wasn't that a dramatic cutscene? We want to do this. Wow, excitement. Alright, the game officially ends when I hit enter on the dialogue box to destroy the sword. Like there. Let's watch this dramatic ending. Takes it a moment to load up the video, because this is an incredible video that you have to see. I mean, this video is so good. It's totally worth it. Kind of wish I knew what my time was right now. I'm going to have to look afterwards and post it on there. I think it's less than an hour, but hopefully less than 50 minutes, which is what would be really ideal for me with how I'm doing things currently. But even if it's less than an hour, I'll be happy with that. Oh, there's the video. And it's over. DOSBox has problems playing the Interplay video movie format. It's the video format they use for a lot of their games from about 1995 to 1998. Anyways, pieces returned. Everyone's happy. And there we go. That was Descent to Undermountain. If you are planning to speedrun this game after me, obviously movement can be improved quite a bit. There were a couple spots where I made obvious errors, and I think I pointed them out. I strongly suspect there's ways to bypass a lot of the scripting, to take advantage of it that I just couldn't find. Particularly with the AI, because I had issues with the AI breaking and just everyone turning off. That'd be awfully convenient if it happens, and being able to despawn certain monsters intentionally while getting other monsters to spawn, the ones you need. Also wouldn't shock me if there is a, well, that's that. You're not going to find any out-of-bound cheats. The reason why is that in the Descent engine, if you're outside of the boundaries, you're not allowed to move at all. So that's not going to happen. But if someone does decide to follow my footsteps, good luck to you, because I'm finished with this game. I'm not going to play it again. Oh, one more thing. It's almost definitely better to play the unpatched version than the patched version for a speedrun purpose. Although the patched version is going to be more stable and less likely to kill you and have more things functional that can help you, it also makes the rest of the enemies more functional, and you saw I really took advantage of how they ignored me and let me run through everything. It also fixes the spellcasters so that they don't, keel over dead when you go near them. That's it. Thanks for watching.